So we've had some plants that we started probably over a month ago in our indoor grow kit. And as they've been coming to a certain height, we replant them in larger pots so that we can clear room in the grow kit for more seeds to start. Now we don't have a lot of room, our apartment is really small, but this grow kit comes with about 4 of these planting trays, and you can get quite a lot of seedlings going. And then we have another spot in a cupboard where we have another light kit that we've installed in the top part of the shelf, pointing down, and we have a couple of trays of vegetables there. So overall, I think we've done about 8 trays of seedlings, and that's going to get our garden started really well in May, after you can actually plant outside. And it just gives a head start. In Canada, we have a really short growing season, and so it's nice to be able to have a spot inside where you can get a head start so that when you plant outside, you have less time to wait until you get vegetables off the plant.
So you're going to want some small pots, small to medium sized pots. We got these at the dollar store. I think they came in a 3-pack. We also had pots from the dollar store last year, a little bit smaller. And they all have holes on the bottom. That's really important. They need to have holes to drain the water. I also used a couple of fiber pots. They also had holes on the bottom. The water will come through them as well. And then we saved some from some starter plants that we had last year, which also had holes on the bottom. So make sure everything has holes on the bottom. So what we're going to do is take these plants and put them in these pots. So next we're going to fill the pots with basic potting soil. The little white bits are perlite, which I literally just Googled and found out is a naturally occurring substance. I thought it was styrofoam up until now, so you learn something new every day. And basically this perlite just aerates the soil. Fill each pot pretty much right to the top. Then you want to water the soil. This soil is really dry, so I actually added a lot of water. Add enough water so that it leaks out the holes on the bottom. Make sure you sprinkle the water all around the surface so that all of the soil in the pot gets moist. This will help with transplanting, and it'll also keep the moisture in the pot while the new plant grows. Next, dig a hole in the soil with a spoon or a stick. You can go almost all the way to the bottom, but you still need to leave a bit of room. Now you're going to wet these plants another time. Wetting the soil just helps you remove the plants easier because the roots are all stuck together. And yes, you're going to wet the soil even more once you plant them.